Hello, hello. We are here with PDA Week 7, the second to last week of the regular season. We're going up against Wisdom 3-3. We are also 3-3, coming off 2 straight wins now. This is once again a must-win game for us to make it into the playoffs, where we aren't locked if we make it, and we aren't completely out if we lose, but, we'd have to get a 6-0 win next week, so we really got to win. Looking at the matchup, he's got Kyurem, Ogerpon H, Lando T, Slowking, Corviknight, Sandy Shocks, Overkill, Terra Eel, Terra Sneasel, Hisui, and Melodic. Pretty scary team. Lots of Pokemon I really like and that I would draft myself. Terra Eel is really good. Melodic's really good. The only thing I don't love is his speed tiers. 115 isn't even that high of a height, and not to mention it's Sneasel, who isn't even like a Pokemon you bring that much, so his highest is really like Ogerpon. So overall, a relatively slow team, but that just means we really got to watch out for Scarfs, as we have been all season. So our first bring, Boots Iron Bundle, nothing too special here except that we're modest and we're bringing Substitute. We get a little bit of bulk, but not really that much. Next, we've got Terra Fairy Florges. This is kind of my main Kyurem switch in. I consider going Terra Water, but I don't really want to get cooked by Freeze Dry, so we're going to keep this as is. This can also help with Sandy Shocks, but we've got a better answer. Any special attacker isn't really phasing us, and we're bringing Charm as Ogerpon Insurance. I don't know, if we get a Charm off on Ogerpon, it might help, but Ogerpon's one of the biggest threats we are facing this week. And here's our main Ogerpon answer, Max Fizdef Gliscor. Barely lives 2 ID Cudgels. And then Dual Wing Beat is our answer to threaten it back. And other than that, we're just going to have to be faster. We might end up in a place where we have to play the sack game with Ogerpon, where he brings it in, I sack something, I bring in something faster that threatens it. We'll see. Stealth Rocks are really good, obviously, for Kyurem and Ogerpon. Especially since Ogerpon can't bring Boots at all. So we would like to get those up early, and then knockoffs, just always good, you know how it is. Then we're bringing Choice Banded Meowscarada. We are creeping over Sneasel Hisui, and then max attack with a little bit of bulk. Knockoff Flower Trick Thunder Punch for Corviknight, and U-Turn, pretty good set. The only thing, Flower Trick does pretty good work, except Ogerpon's a 4-time resist, and Corviknight gets in the way of that as well, so we just got to be careful around that. Basket Legion Females coming with Weakness Policy. If we can get this to pop off, I think that'd be really nice. Max Special Attack, then a lot of bulk and some speed. If we can come in, pop in Agility, get the Weakness Policy going. Nothing ever wants to take back Adaptability Shadow Balls or Surfs, and especially on his team, it's really only like Eel. So, we'll see. And then we got Booster Moth, always has potential for late game cleans and reverse sweeps. So we like bringing it. Max speed, it speed ties with Ogerpon if he runs max speed as well, which I think I would expect. I can imagine aggressive creeping. That's something I would do depending on the mod I'm facing, but since Ogerpon is such a problem for me, we are bringing max speed. We need every little chance we can get to defeat it, and Sludge Wave will knock it out. Fiery Dance, Energy Ball for Slowking, Shocks, and Melodic. But other than that, Fiery Dance is going to go crazy, and Overheat also could give us certain rolls we need versus like Kyurem maybe Overquill. We'll see. And that's the team, and we're going to get into the game. Okay. A lot of what I expected. Seeing Shocks is interesting. No Corviknight is great news for Meowscarada. Kyurem, Shocks, Overquill, Eel, Slowking, and Ogerpon. Not bad. Ogerpon is the biggest problem for my team. Kyurem, we handle pretty well with Florges. Okay. No Sneasel is good news, and no Corviknight is good news. Meowscarada kind of does a number. So Sandy Shocks is interesting because it's hardwalled by Gliscor. Just kind of an interesting bring to me. Like he can't do anything to Gliscor. So, always good news for me. We've got the 2 fastest mons in the match, and then Ogerpon and Moth are tied. So, we'll see what he leads. He leads Kyurem. Could be Scarf. Could be Scarf for sure. and that would be kind of bad. But losing Meow isn't terrible. But is he really gonna be Scarf? Could be for sure. Let's just go hard Florges. If he switches, then he's not. And if he stays, then he probably is. So we get the intel regardless. Because no way he would stay in. I guess he could stay in on a U-turn for like 40%. Well, he doesn't know I'm Bandit, but... Okay, he switches to Overquill. Obviously not a good matchup for me. We can go hard Gliscor if we want. We just... I don't want to go hard Gliscor. So we've obviously got a poison move coming in. Or a sword stance, I guess. Oh, we zoomed in. Or, yeah, sword stance would be bad. Okay, my question is, how does Basculegion... Basculegion dies to Crunch? Come on. We don't have a great switch in here at all. So... But I kind of need this healthy 4 Kyurem. How much is Legion going to do? I'm hoping we're faster. It does a lot. Maybe I have to go Gliscor and then play the sack game with Ogerpon. We'll see. Poison Jab. Poison me, please. So we can Rocks here. Rocks is good. Knockoff is good. U-turn is good. All 3 are good. It's just, okay, let's see how much. 9% Poison Jab. Yeah, he actually doesn't have a lot of attack investment. So I'm expecting him to switch. He doesn't have very good removal, so I think I just want to get up Rocks. He could liquidate me here, but it's only doing about 20, which after Poison Heal is pretty negligible. We just kind of need to stay, like, I don't know, above like 90-ish. For the Ogre, and then just above like 30 minimum for Sandy Shocks. But also Florges is good for Sandy Shocks as well. This is basically a must-win game for us to make playoffs in this league, so we would really like to win. And you know, we're gonna do our best to win. Okay, he's gonna switch to Kyurem. We get back to full health, and we have our poison. I'm going back to Florges. Oh, I think this gets Flash Cannon, actually. I didn't think about this all of prep, but I'm pretty sure this gets Flash Cannon. How much does Flash Cannon do into Florges? Not a ton. Okay, I think we're okay. He's gonna Dragon Dance, so he is physical. We're gonna Terra Fairy Moonblast. Wow. Okay, physical Kyurem is cool. But Icicle Spear probably isn't killing me, and I do a lot back. And then, yeah, I might actually kill. We do have a little bit of physical bulk, which is good for us. Wisdom is prone to running these, like, extremely crazy, okay. Icicle Spear does 25. Holy! Live? Dude, he hits all 5? Come on! Okay. Well, it's not great, but we can go into... Basculegion's probably my next best bet. Because, yeah, Basculegion's my only bet, even. He shouldn't have anything super effective, and Shadow Ball should do a lot. I could Agility... But I think Shadow Balling twice is going to be bigger for us. Scale Shot might kill me. Is crazy. He's probably loaded dice. That's why it hit 5 times. It would have been nice if it hit 4. But it happens. There's the Scalers. Come on. Wow, dude. Never lucky. So we have nothing faster, and we might just lose here now. I don't... Scale Shot kills in 4. Scale Shot probably kills Bundle in 4. But it's all we have left. I think we have lost. Off rip. I mean, damn. We have to hope he misses Scale Shot, and then we're not even 2-hit KOing with Ice Beam, so... Okay, he does miss. Maybe I should have substituted. No, it wouldn't have mattered. Substitute would have been an awful play. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me 4, dude. What are these rolls? Yep, we're dead. We're dead. And it looks like we are dead. Looks like we've lost. I mean, we've lost regardless at this stage, but... yeah, we're not booster speed or anything, so... not that it matters, he's 225 times speed, but... he misses. And we do knock out, so... we're not completely out of the woods, or out of the game just yet. And actually, Meowscarada, if we can kill the Overquill and chip... I mean, we're not dead. We're not dead just yet. Shox is going to come in. Shox is not faster, and I have Energy Ball. So unless he is... we should kill with this. Come on, Moth. Come on, Moth. Unless he's Scarf. Oh, he's going to switch hard into Overquill. He's scouting, it appears. 17. It's good for me to get chip. And Fiery Dance should kill from this range. He might pivot into Slowbro, but I can't predict that at this stage. He's just got to... and he could totally live if he has SPDF investment. And he probably has HP investment, which I'm not even looking at. Hold on. He probably has HP investment. I don't think I'm dying, so getting... come on, give me a special attack. We don't get the special attack boost, and he gets a defense drop. Not that it like necessarily matters, but... Energy Ball did 17 last time. Not worth risking it. We should just go for a +1 special attack, because if we get the special attack, we've got a semi-legit chance. Come on. We get it. Time to see if he has Scarf on anyone. He speed ties with Ogerpon. So, assuming he went max speed. Meowscarada clicks Flower Trick a lot. If Ogerpon gets... if we can do enough damage to Ogerpon with Gliscor, we're not completely out. Oof. I'm curious to see who he sends in. Slowking looks like lives Energy Ball if it's SPDF. But looking at his team, I mean, assuming it's AV Eel, which it might not be, but AV Eel should live anything pretty healthily. He's going into this, which like, yeah, okay, he was Scarf this whole time. And maybe I should have switched out, but we can go into Meow and click our strongest move into Ogerpon, probably. Because he's not staying in an Earth Powering, is he? I mean, he can, but it's not going to do a ton. Yeah, let's U-turn. Hopefully he switches. Any of these switches are good for me. If he stays, we do 50%. We go into Gliscor, who's immune. So if he stays, it's good. And we click Knockoff from there. I shouldn't have Stealth Rocked earlier. If I had knocked off the Curon, it would have been a way different game. Come on. Gliscor, 6'5". Meowscarada has done some damage in the past. We got a little unlucky, so let's just get a little lucky now. Any of these switches are good for me. And any The worst case scenario is he Earth Powers here. He is Choice Scarf. We know that for a fact. The worst case scenario is him. I should have switched on Moth. That was like obvious. He had to be. He would have gone into anything else if he wasn't Scarf on the Shocks, but he is thinking. Boy, is he thinking. Okay, he goes into Eel. We're going to get a big U-turn off. 59%. We go into Gliscor. Doesn't look like Knockoff's going to quite kill. He's definitely slower than me. We knock. We just need damage on Ogerpon. And we can win this. Because we one-shot Slowking and Sandy Shocks and this now. But Flower Trick only does 25% to Ogerpon. Knockoff does 54. Knockoff has a small chance to kill Shocks. After Stealth Rocks is probably a little better. Knockoff should kill Slowking. So if we can... Okay. There's a chance. I don't know what he's thinking about. He doesn't have a lot of plays. He goes into Slowking. Fine by me. We're going to knock for a lot. And then we are going to slow U-turn. Well, it's probably a fast U-turn, actually. I don't really want a fast U-turn. If he has Ice Beam, it's bad. I don't think this thing gets Scald, does it? We can't risk that. But maybe we have to. Let's U-turn. He's going to switch into Ogerpon. Hold on. Give me that chip. Into Meow. Knockoff should kill, man. Knockoff says minimum 53.9. Maybe a U-turn safer, though. U-turn does more damage, and we can get out, and maybe we get a kill. And Knockoff... Okay, come on. He can't be Scarf on this, because that's how Ogerpon works. So we are going first here, and everything that I'm looking at tells me U-turn kills here. He can sack something else if he wants, and that's fine, because Gliscor has a good matchup into everything that isn't Slowking. So he has to keep Slowking alive for Gliscor not to win, basically. Come on, kill. Okay. I think we might have just won right there. I think Flower Trick is just going to win now. He's going to go here. Let's consider like Bizdef, Slowking. Flower Trick should do, like, it should kill. Unless he has a berry, which he doesn't because we knocked off. So I think we knock off for 31. He's going to surf. We're going to live. Knock off for 31 again if we get that roll. That would be fantastic. Does U-turn do a little more? Hold on. It doesn't matter. We knock off. We knock off. Oh, I can't believe we're bringing this one back. Meowscarada is just simply goated. Gliscor is simply goated. We were throwing at the beginning just for fun, just to make it competitive. Need some content. Need some entertainment. We haven't won yet, though. We haven't won. There's things that can happen where we lose. But it's going to be tight here. But I think as long as Gliscor dies, I get a clean switch into Meow. We Flower Trick and just win. Unless like a T-Wave or T-Bolt paralyzed from Sandy Shocks is the only thing I can think of that stops us here. Big crit. Knock off his Scarf. We are faster now. With Meowscarada, that is. Just trying to get HP back on Slowking, but I don't think it matters. I don't know what this thing does except set up stealth rocks versus us, or spikes. I mean, he can spike up, but I don't think that matters at all. I'm trying to think how much speed he would need to run on the shocks, because I've run some low speed Scarfers before, but considering he was faster than Meow, so it's definitely possible. But he would also maybe want to be faster than like Booster, and I just don't think this can do much to me. We'll knock once, Flash Cannon. If I had Protect. Okay, Gliscor goes down. And we click Flower Trick. I think his best play is to sack this, go into Slowking, pivot to Eel, go back into Slowking, and hope it lives. But I don't think it can. Let's look at max defense Electros. Still takes like 50 from Flower Trick. So I think we've won. We are one step closer to the playoffs, assuming Meowscarada cleans up here. Flower Trick can't miss, can it? We were just throwing for fun. It has perfect accuracy even. Sweet, sweet salvation comes in the form of this little kitty cat. Come on. Click. I don't think you really have a play. He doesn't know I have Grass Move necessarily, I guess. But I think U-turn might clean up at this stage too. Knockoff probably cleans up. Okay. Sacks this. Oh, lucky crit, lucky crit. Goes into this. Thank you for the Stealth Rock chip. This thing can have some forms of priority, I think. It might get like Mach Punch and probably, I don't know if it gets Aqua Jet. But there's no way. This thing is so weak. There's no way it gets anything strong enough to KO. Custat Berry, interesting. That does a lot. I didn't see the Custat Berry coming. That was interesting. I forgot that thing can Terra. I did not even consider that. I forgot Terrestrialization existed after I sacked Florges. And we have come away with an insane reverse sweep. Choice Band Meowscarada is so goated, it is not funny. So sweet to come back on that one after I was molding after turn 4 to cure him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We just needed a couple lucky scale shot misses. We really did. We got pretty lucky with that. I kind of have glazed over that. We got like 2 big misses. Well, the one on bundle didn't matter as much. I feel, it probably mattered. But missing on Moth was pretty big. But that's one of the risks you run when you run physical Curum instead of special Curum. Should have kept Curie. You should have kept. Barbarage. So big win. I'm very happy, and I don't know if we're locked for playoffs necessarily, but huge playoff implications. Good for us to win. So.